Welcome to Houston as we prepare you for baseball from Minute Maid Park. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the San Diego Padres and the Houston Astros. Interleague baseball comes your way next. Derek Lowry is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy pitched well in his last one, getting through 7 innings in his last start. We'll see if he can turn in another quality start and pick up the win in this one also.
Digging in now for San Diego, number 12. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
Here's the first pitch to him. And the first pitch of the afternoon misses for ball 1, and that's how we get things underway here in the Space City. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Now the 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Jordy Mercer is on deck. Spoils another one, and this is exactly what you're looking for out of your leadoff hitter. Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone on strikes to start the afternoon. And here's a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting San Diego Padres. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, keep an eye on the dynamic abilities of Will Myers. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Standing in, Jordy Mercer, and he has not gotten off to the start he had hoped for with the bat. It's been a real struggle for him out of the gate. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights, or it's going to be a tough game.
Missed with a breaking ball. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
First pitch on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. 1-2. Is laid off for ball 2.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carrying. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
Here now the 2-2. Count remains 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside. Will Middlebrooks would be next. Another full count offering on its way. Now a foul tip held onto behind the plate. Nice work there to get the punch out, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More to come from Houston after this. Tyson Ross will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't a particularly good one. Lasted 5 innings and ended up taking the loss. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's looking to at least, hopefully, pitch into the 6th or 7th inning in this one.
So striding forward
Leading
now,
off for the
Harry
Astros.
Cox. He'll lead
The
things off
fielder,
here in the bottom half of the
Harry
first.
Cox.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Hey, they come into game 2 of this series riding high. A huge 1-run victory yesterday. Able to do the little things to put them over the top. Hopefully that leads to some momentum in game 2.
Now the 2-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And this is taken in by Upton for the first down. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He's hitting over 400. Now, hold on. I know it's just April, but that's really impressive. And if you're hitting 400 in the backyard playing wiffle ball, you're still doing something pretty good. It's been a great start, and I'm interested to see if he can feed off of it the rest of the way.
Next up for the Astros, number 70. And a look at the stats tell you how hot he's been in April. Well over 300 to start the new campaign.
1-0.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. Three and 0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And he gets the call there, 3-1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
And that's the beauty of having a guy in the 2-hole like him. He's almost like another leadoff hitter, working a walk with just 1 out. And I think there's a good chance that he's going to be on the move at some point.
Now to the plate, Michael Lee. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch.
I think this all stems from the fact that they're trying to make sure the guy at the plate doesn't hurt them at all. And with that base open at first, they might opt to just put him on.
The 1-0 is a slider that backs up for a ball.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the three-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Number 3 will be next. Runner at second here with one man out. Sliders in for a strike.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
The 3-1 fouled away.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, number 3. And he's been swinging the bat really well in April. He's got that average up over 350 to start the new season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Softly hit out towards short. Well, this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Batting fifth, catcher, Joe Mauer.
So it's first and second with 2 men gone, and that'll bring in a former batting champion, catcher Joe Mauer. First pitch on its way. And that one right down Main Street. Ross is a strikeout master on the mound. It will not be uncommon to see him reach a double-digit strikeout total when he goes out there. He uses that to his advantage in just about every start.
He sure does, Matty V. And I think one of the keys for him is he gets ahead in the count early. You'll know if he's on when he gets strike 1, strike 2 early on, and then he expands the zone, has great command of his pitches, and has a knack for making hitters chase pitches out of the strike zone.
Ross pauses. Here it is on 0-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Doesn't offer at the circle change there, and it goes full 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now the 3-2 pitch is hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone. It's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, the 198th of his career, and the Astros have taken a 3-0 lead. Giancarlo Stanton now.
Designated hitter, Giancarlo.
He'll send a ground ball down to third. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Boy, talk about a rough start to an inning, a 3-run bomb, and then a base hit. This could get real ugly, Hero.
Yeah, you can tell, Dan. He's going to have to execute a little bit better than that. They were sitting in that hitters meeting, and they were ready. They're keeping their front shoulders in, looking for something up, out, over, and they are not missing it.
Stepping in now, David Lee, and a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Three runs already home here. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
Now a move over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. The 2-1 pitch, a circle change taken for a called strike 2. Here now the 2-2. He's offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. But 3 runs crossed for the Astros on this 3-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 3-0 Houston. Here's Will Middlebrooks now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Hey, sped him up, slowed him down, got him down 0-2. I think he could pretty much go anywhere right here. I'd be surprised if anything misses over the heart of the plate.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Time for a look at the Astros on D. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Here's Will Myers. He went deep in the contest last night. Here's the first pitch to him. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Bases are empty, one man out. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. The 1-1. Is a breaking ball that gets him to chase for a strike.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Here's Jed Jerko now. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings, 6 in a row, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They trail it here 3-0. Now at the plate, number 30. His average coming into this one is just barely over 200. So he'll be looking to turn the page on a slow start here.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
1-0 the count. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Missed with a slider.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Myers going back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
All right, guys, let's take a look at how the Pods line up on B. And you talk about fitting a profile for a right fielder. Big surprise who brings the absolute bazooka to the game today. That is the right fielder. Don't look for anyone to test this guy.
At the plate, Kyle Seager. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a strike.
0-1.
Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, Good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. In now, Gary Cox, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Oh, and he hung the slider here, and it's a towering drive out to deep left field. This ball is gone. A home run. So a two-run homer down the line in left. Second home run early in the year, as the Astros will open up a 5-0 lead.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with a resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
Now batting.
Standing in now, number 70. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. The 1-0 home is in there for strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 misses, ball 2.
1 strike.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Lee.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Lee. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounder down the line at third. But this is foul for the first strike. Here's the 0-1 from Ross. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Two out, nobody on. High in the air down the right field line. Rivera on the move. And he makes the catch in the corner. Astros play 2 on the 2-run home run. We've played 2, and the lead is now 5-0. Next to the plate for the Padres, Roberto Groves. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start for the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. A high fastball is in there. The 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and the Pod's first hit in this one is good for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
You always want to start an inning off with a bang, and I'd say this qualifies. He gets a fastball and doesn't try to do too much with it. Goes with it to the opposite field towards the gap and picks up the leadoff double.
Into the box now, Junior Rivera.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Here it comes on 0-2. To short. Lee ranges to his right, and that's the first out.
Batting ninth, first baseman, Jorge Alfaro.
So stepping in, Jorge Alfaro comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1. Drilled down the line. Oh, he makes the stop. Got him.
Oh, that's just an excellent play that time.
Now batting,
super high degree
number
of difficulty on that one. And as an added bonus, not only does he get the out at first, but he also keeps that runner stationed on second base.
Stepping in now, number 12, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. One and one to San Diego's leadoff batter. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. 1 left for San Diego. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 3.
3 for the
0 for 1
Astros.
here in the early going.
Even though they're up by a boatload
Number 3.
early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
This is what fires me up right here. You don't get a chance to see this every day of the week. You got the reigning Cy Young Award winner squaring off against the reigning MVP. That's why you pay the price of admission.
A little bouncer. That winds up foul for the second strike. Grounded to short. Mercer is there. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So with 1 gone in the inning, you take a look there at the current National League Western Division standings as you see where the Padres find themselves entering play here today. Striding in once again, Joe Mauer. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Here's the first pitch to him. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Ready for another chance? Giancarlo Stanton, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball one. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ross is ready. 2-2 on its way. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. David Lee would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-2 pitch. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chasing up out of the zone.
First offering on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Myers going back. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 3 here in the early going as this lead swells to 7-0. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Now batting,
into the box, number 30. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
2 out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. Jerko has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We're through 3 here in the Space City. It's now 7-0. Now at the plate, Jordy Mercer as we begin the top of the 4th.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Here's Justin Upton now.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The windup and the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
No runs, just one hit. No errors in the ball game for the Padres.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
He loses him on ball 4.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Will Middlebrooks. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter again. He's looking for a double play, and that pitch certainly has enough depth on it to get him a ground ball.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Upton, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. The 1-2 drilled on the ground to short. Scooped up, one there, on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Padres go down quietly. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Travis Wood answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from the starter.
Wood.
Stepping into the box, Kyle Seager. He
Leading
scored a
off the
run
4th
after
inning,
stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Kyle Seager.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Low for ball 1. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. And that's over. 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
In now, Gary Cox, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low apparently.
Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. 7 runs, only 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point.
Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. And whoa, this is off the third base bag. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Into the corner and slicing foul. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Comes set, and the 0-1. Ripped on the ground to first. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Now batting, right fielder, Michael Lee.
Digging in to try it again, Michael Lee. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A line shot to third base, and the runner gets back. No double play.
Now batting, number 3.
Standing in now, number 3, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Wood sets. 1-0 on its way. 1-0 pitch is a circle change. It runs outside. 2-0.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Cox on third with 2 out. And that one just missed outside. Joe Mauer would be next. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Ripped down the line. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Catcher, number 13.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
So here's Joe Mauer, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 10-0 score.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute.
A little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Pitch is popped up. Alfaro has a play, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We played 4 full. It's the Astros 10 and the Padres nothing. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Will Myers is set to lead things off.
Will Myers.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Now the 2-0. Is a fastball looked at for a strike. The 2-1 home is taken, ball 3.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in his zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Seager has it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The second baseman, number 9.
A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. Stepping in, Jed Jerko, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And now a pitch on the way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. One out, nobody on. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he fouls this one off. A ball and 2 strikes.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's fouled away.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at bat going. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder has a beat on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Up next for the Padres, catcher, Roberto Groves.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Roberto Groves. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at bat with another big hit right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he hung a curveball that time that stayed high.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
The 1-0. He's a heater in there for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3. The 3-1 pitch. And that's low. Ball 4.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Ready now, Junior Rivera, man at first after the 2-out walk. From the stretch. This is taken outside for ball 1.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Groves is off at first with 2 away. Fouled off. Fastball called strike. 1-2. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jorge Alfaro.
At the plate, Jorge Alfaro, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time. 2 down, runners at first and second. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
I got to count 1 and 2.
It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher. He's set. Here's the 2-2. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. Houston leads this one 10-0. Digging in and looking for more.
Leading off for the
David
Astros.
Lee. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in its last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball. Now the 2-0. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 2-1. On a line, that's a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And the Astros get something started right away. It's a leadoff double.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat to ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Into the box now, number 30. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 home is a sinker that catches the zone. A runner at second, nobody out. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Now the 3-2 pitch. There's ball 4.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
Digging in once again, Kyle Seager. He's set, and the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
He pulls this one into right. And that's in there. Base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets through, but eventually does get to third base.
Stepping in now, Gary Cox, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Now the 1-0 is up and away, but called a strike. Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero. But this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting the guy in from third.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
The 2-2. Popped him up. Groves is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
I can tell you from experience, bases loaded, nobody out, and you get an infield pop-up, that feels just as good as a strikeout. And now he's just a double play ball away from getting out of this mess.
Ready once again, number 70. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Here comes the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Alfaro is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Lee.
Ready for another shot now. Michael Lee, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Astros leave them loaded, but they still hold a 10-0 lead. So the batting order turns over now and set to go number 12. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Jordy Mercer.
Here's Jordy Mercer now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
The windup and the 0-1. Little dribbler down the line. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
The left fielder, number 10, Justin Upton.
Ready for another shot now, Justin Upton. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way to Upton. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Padres down in order. Starting to look bleak, down 10-0. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Number 3.
Leading off for the
He'll be the
Astros.
one leading things off for
Third
Houston
baseman,
in the 6th.
number 3.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes this the other way to right. Rivera is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Absolutely
The catcher,
jumped
number
all
13,
over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had
Lower.
any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Into the box, Joe Mauer. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0. It's the zone, high and inside, but still a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Count is 1-2 now. One out, nobody on. High in the air into shallow left center. Mercer over to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter.
Boy, he showed some pretty
Designated
good range,
hitter,
heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down.
Sanchez.
Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Let's take a look at the pitch. Too low. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Hit sharply on the ground. Jerko fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they're still in front 10-0. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Here's Will Middlebrooks now. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Breaking ball's in for a strike.
1-1.
The 1-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better of chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Lee moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Center fielder, number 4, Will Myers.
Digging in once again, Will Myers. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
Now the 1-0 is high and outside for a ball.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this one's over at the knees, 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Is strike 2 swinging. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Jed Jerko is on deck. 1 out, nobody on. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Myers takes, and this winds up missing ball 4.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Ready for another chance? Jed Jerko. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Myers leads off first with 1 away. Line toward right center. And that's in there, base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Standing in now, Roberto Groves, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
0-1 count and the pitch.
Nope, that's down.
And he just misses with a curveball. Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. Right over the middle, knee high. Runners are at the corners with one man out. And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Into the box now, Junior Rivera. No balls and one strike. Runners at the corners, two men out. Hit out towards second. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Hey now. Padres leave a pair. Lead looks insurmountable here. They're down 10-0. Digging in and looking for more.
Leading off for the Astros, the shortstop, David Lee.
First pitch of the at-bat. Cut fastball inside, ball one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Cut fastball misses downstairs, and it's 2-0 now.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his fourth inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
Outside, 3-0 now. Here it comes, the 3-0. And that misses, ball four. It's a leadoff walk to start the home seventh.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Striding in once again, number 30. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Nobody out, runner on first. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. Runner back standing. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Myers is under it. Makes the play, one away.
Now batting, second baseman, Kyle Seager.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Lee, base runner at first with one out. Ball and a strike. The 1-1 is in there for strike number two. The 1-2. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Gary Cox. And this is just the eye test talking here, but this reliever looks fatigued to me. Doesn't seem like his stuff is really effective right now.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that, Matty. He's allowed a couple of runners to reach here in the inning, and the command just doesn't seem to be there anymore. I got to think they're going to turn to a bullpen option very soon, if not right away. Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline, so if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn two.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Called strike over the outside corner. Runners are at first and second with one away. And he misses there. 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
The 1-2. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. In with it now is Upton, and they'll have to hold the runner at third base.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, you said it, D-Row. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Number 70 is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Turned on down the line. Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. 1 run scored.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. In now, Michael Lee, as the first pitch here's a bit high. It's ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
The 2-1. Taken, strike 2. Second and third here, 1 man out. Smoke toward the hole, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Now batting, number 3.
Digging in to try it again, number 3. And they're runners at the corners now. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Runners back. First offering on its way. Chopped weakly to the left. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
And those are plays that cost you ball games. You're already losing, and then you make an error like that to compound things. That's how things snowball on you, and you start to feel like you can't do anything right.
So here's Joe Mauer, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 0-2, here it comes. A bullet to first base.
Up next for the Astros, designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Next up for the Stros, Giancarlo Stanton. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a strike. Four runs here in this half inning. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Wood sets. 0-2 pitch on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed. He got him. 9 men come to the plate. 4 score. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Astros on top, 14-0. Ready once again, Jorge Alfaro. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that one just missed outside. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Neck high fastball that time. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go number 12. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Here it comes on 1-1. To 1-2 now. Bases are empty, one man out. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the third time. Something to be said for home cooking, apparently, as you get a look at our line score. This one never in doubt, as the home standing nine have outplayed their guests in every facet of the game. Here's Jordy Mercer now, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this two-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
0-2 to Jordy Mercer. Two out, nobody on. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
1-2.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Goes and chops this one out towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, but this one's pretty much over, 14-0. Nick Vincent enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Nick Vincent.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, David
Leading off for the Astros.
He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
David Lee.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. 1-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going,
Oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
Astros shortstop in front with a 3-1 count. Number 30 is on deck. Three and one. Here it is. Grounded to third. Middlebridge scoops it up, and that's out number one.
The batter, number 30.
Striding in for Houston, number 30. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. One and 0 pitch on the way. Not close. It's 2-0. Three and 0 now.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
The 3-0 is looked at for the first strike. Oh, you had him fooled there. It's 3-2 now. Sharp ground ball to third. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a baseline.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Kyle Seager.
Stepping in now, Kyle Seager. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Mercer moving to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, left fielder, Gary Cox.
Now in the box, Gary Cox. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. First things first, here's a throw over, and he's back in standing. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and he fouls this one off. Now a throw over to first. Back in standing. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. The 0-2 delivery. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. A runner on first with 2 away. This is pulled into right, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. Astros leave 1, but they're still on cruise control, 14-0. Buddy Whitaker comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Buddy Whitaker.
Here's Justin Upton now, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch on its way to Upton. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Cox has it in his tracks. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
And there are the final numbers for the Astros starting pitcher. And he'll be very happy with how the day went. And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Will Middlebrooks. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Whitaker, a right-hander standing 6'3". This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
The 1-1. Grounded down the third baseline. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a knee-high fastball. Line toward right center. In there, a base hit. Now a long throw to third. Throw won't get him.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Here's Jed Jerko now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's set, and the pitch. Missed with a slider. Middlebrooks on third. Myers is over at second with 1 down in the inning. And he takes a cold strike 1. So 1-1. Fastball down below the knees. Now the 2-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Full count now. 3-2. Roberto Groves is on deck. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Digging in the switch hitter, Roberto Groves. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. In his career, Groves brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Hit out towards second. Oh, look at Seager. He gathers the throw. What a play. And just like that, this one is over.
Hey, how about that play to end this thing? That's what you call the icing on the cake. Cherry on top of the sundae. Exclamation point. I love it.
14-0 is the final in this one. The Astros posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Derek Lowry takes the win on the mound, his second of the year, striking out 12 in the process. Tyson Ross was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 43 minutes. A reminder that post-game Metro Light Rail trains can be picked up at Main Street Square, just 6 blocks from Minute Maid Park between Walker and Dallas.